Good morning.
Hello.
Happy Sunday, guys.
Wake up. It's time to make $1 million.
Yes, it's time to learn.
And learn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to get you going.
What
To get
she
you
said.
going so you can make $1 million. Okay, so we're going to start with goal setting.
Yes.
Because goals are really important.
They are.
So, and this is going to help you in your business, and this is what's going to keep you driven.
Mm-hmm.
What I want you to do is I want you to write down your goals.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to have a small goal and I want you to have a big goal. So a small goal, which would be perfect for you guys, because with this, we constantly want you dreaming.
Yes.
I will tell you guys that
my dog's even excited.
Yes, the dog's excited. Dreaming is what's going to keep the fire lit.
Mm-hmm.
So a small goal would be whatever you, whatever package you're buying into, whatever package you bought or whatever. If you're coming into gold, you put out $200. If you
Mm-hmm.
came in platinum, you put out $500. Make your first goal to pay that off.
Yeah.
To pay yourself back.
Mm-hmm.
So write it down. And whatever your goal is, guys, I want you to write it down on a sticky note or a piece of paper. Write it down and then tape it to the mirror where you brush your teeth every morning.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at that and you just claim it. Just claim it and say, okay, God, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
We're going to get my money back. And then put time limit on it and say, and then like, okay, I have this amount of time to do this. Mm-hmm. And also you can have a big goal. You can have a big goal of something else that you want. Okay, after I get that done and I get my my pack paid back, my kit paid back to myself, have a larger goal. Be like, okay, you know what? I need a new washing machine.
Yes.
And Danielle has a good, what did you say about the washing machine? Like,
go touch it and go feel it and go imagine it in your laundry room. Even though I don't like to do laundry, I always want a badass washer and dryer, right?
Yeah.
Or my husband wants a Corvette. He doesn't want the Lamborghini and all that stuff. He just wants a Corvette. And so we have gone and picked out the one we want. We have gone, and now it'll probably change because new ones come out, but go drive it, go test drive it, go sit in it. Yes. If you want a new house, when Erin says a big goal, this is really big. If you want a new house, go and look at some models.
Yes.
Go and envision your family. Maybe go look at the new living room set you want for your new house. Anything that you want was on your dream board. You need to touch it, feel it, smell it, taste it, whatever it is that you can do to make it seem real, because it is real. It's possible.
Yes. So Danielle just mentioned dream boards. If you don't know what a dream board is, we're going to tell you right now.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you. The dream boards are huge. So you can get whatever you want, kind of poster board, whatever. Mine, of course, is glitter everything, and it's really pretty. And I sat down with my husband and him and I, and bring your spouse in, even if your spouse is not doing the business with you.
You can do it with your kids too.
Yeah, you can do it with your kids. Bring your spouse in, bring your kids in, and have them, because they can bring their dream to your board too. They can say, okay, when we did our dream board last year, my one son wanted a new bike. That was his dream. My little ones, their dream was going to Disney World to meet Mickey and Minnie. Yeah. And so we printed out these pictures of the things that we wanted, the things that we, loved, or were our dreams. And we put them on this board, we taped them down, and we have them in my office. The board is in my office. And we look at that. We look at that every day. And I'm like, this is what I'm working for, because it's amazing, because sometimes, you might not check everything off your dream board right away, but you know what you're working towards. And I'm telling you, I know that Danielle has, and I have, we both checked so many things off our dream board. And when you check it off and you're like, okay, I got this, and you can circle and be like, that one's done. It is such an amazing feeling. Yeah. It is such an amazing feeling saying, okay, I've set forth to do this. And I actually did it. And it's such a healthy reminder for you of why you started this business. Yeah. On the days that you're like, oh gosh, I just can't do this anymore. I feel like I haven't gotten a customer in forever, or nobody even wants to hear the business opportunity. You look at that board and you're like, okay, this is why I started, because I started this to change my family's life, to change my family's legacy. Because a lot of people are out there, I know from experience, literally my husband's best friend since 4th grade, had been watching me for a year and a half before he ever bought a product from us, because he thought, okay, well, this is just a fad. This is just whatever. I don't even he didn't want to know parts of it. But after a year and a half, he's like, okay. He's like, well, she's still using it. It's still helping her. So maybe I'm going to give it a try. People are watching you. Don't get discouraged just because they're not interacting. People are watching. Yeah. People are watching, and they're waiting, and they're just waiting to see, okay, she wasn't really that interested because she's literally done. She gave up after a week.
or something could change in their life that,
Yes.
you know, they could lose their job, or maybe something happens where now they have a medical condition that needs some assistance
Yes.
or something like that. That could change to make them really start paying attention to what you're doing.
Yes.
I also want to mention squirrel. No, I was going to say something. I squirreled for a second.
Oh, okay.
It was really good too.
I know you always have those moments.
Oh, okay. Let's continue. I'm sure it'll come back to me, and then I'll write it down. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Thanks for bearing with us. When I started in this industry, I didn't make a dream board. I took a sheet of paper and I numbered it 1 through 5. Okay. I had 5 goals that I wanted to achieve. And it took me until July of this year, June of this year, to fulfill one of the lists or one of the items on my 5 list.
And you made that list, what, 3 years ago?
No, I made that list 8.5 years
Eight
ago.
8.5 years ago, guys.
Yes.
8.5 years ago.
I'll share that picture with you. It was with my, not my previous business, but the first network marketing company that I was ever with. And the goal was to build and own a home. At that point, we owned our home, but it was just not big enough for our family. We had added on, like, it just wasn't big enough. And it was, you know, just an older rancher, and I just wanted my family to have just something amazing, like where we walked in the house and it was like, yes. Right? And that's what I wanted to create. And 8.5 years later, we did that.
Yeah.
And so it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. I had to walk through a lot. And now I know some people that did it in 6 months. And, you know, maybe we could have done it sooner. We had the ability to, but my story and my journey worked out the way that it did. Yes. So 8.5 years, we did exactly what we set out to do. And we fulfilled the last of those. And you know what? I found that picture the other day. I'll share it in this thread on this post so you guys can see it. But it's just amazing, and it's just such a blessing to have this industry. Yes. Okay. Let's talk about making your money back and knowing your numbers. So it's important to know your numbers. So Erin discussed, like, okay, maybe one of your first initial goals is just to make the money back that you invested in your kit. There's a couple ways that you can do that. First of all, you can enroll people. You can sell some of that product that came in your kit. But we're just going to specifically talk about enrolling into your organization, whether it be customers or affiliates. And so this is just a tiny piece of compensation training for you, okay? So let's talk fast money. That's what this is called. This is your weekly paycheck. Yes. So if you are a platinum rock star, you're going to make 50% commission off of the volume of your customers, personally enrolled customers, and personally enrolled rock stars volume. If you're coming in at platinum, it's 50%. If you are coming in at gold, it is 35%. And if you're coming in at rockstar level, it is 30%.
We have an item that is 80 BV. If you sell that one item and you're at platinum, that's $40 in your pocket.
$40 in your pocket.
Yes. So like all of our items will have BVs, and that's how you'll know. So if you are a platinum, you're getting 50% of that BV. If you are a gold, you're getting 35% of that BV. If you are just a rock star, you're getting 30% of that BV. Yes. So you can gauge off of that. Okay, so I know that on Friday, or, you know, in 2 weeks, my car payment's due, and I'm $100 short of my car payment. Mm-hmm. You will know, okay, I had to sell this, and this, sorry, to make up that $100. Yeah. Like you can gauge it. And then you know what? That's what you'll do. You're like, okay, well, I need to sell this item. So I'm going to start posting about that. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to find one of my customers or one of my teammates, their customers who've had success with this item. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to go live and talk about that and say, you know, my upline, my sideline sister, or whatever, their customer has had amazing results with this product. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to get a sale on that product. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Yep.
So you pick your number, know your numbers, know what, once we roll out the products and the volume for each product. So BV or volume is essentially the point system that goes with that product.
Yes.
So if you have a product, for example, might be $65 and the BV or the points that you get paid off of might be 40. It stands for bonus volume, but that doesn't matter. So you're getting paid off of the volume of that order. So if you're getting 50% commission and it's 40 BV, you're going to earn $20 cash.
Yes.
Okay. And that's paid out on Fridays. So usually the following Friday.
Yes.
All right. So know your numbers. Like, okay, well, if I purchased a $200 pack and then I know if I sell one $500 pack and two $200 packs, then I've made back my entire investment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just an example.
Yeah.
I've made back my entire investment.
Yes.
Okay. So those are the type of things that will really help you figure out how to set your goals, envision your goals, execute your goals, and just go crazy.
Crush it.
Yeah.
Crush it. And the thing is, you want to teach others how to do this too.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like kind of like the power of one. Break it down. All you have to do is know, okay, I need to sell this. You evaluate where you're at, rock star, gold, platinum. Break down, okay, I need this to make this much money. It's easy math once you know what you're doing and what you have to sell and you know all the numbers, which we don't know them yet, so it's gonna be a little more difficult. But once you do know the numbers, it'll be really easy. You'll see like, oh gosh, this is easy. I can do this. You will be able to.
Yes.
You'll know, and then you can teach your people, anybody that you bring in, okay, this is what you need to do. And then they'll teach their people and it just trickles down and then everybody gets the help that they need.
Yep. Yes. So that's really it about earning your fast money, setting your goals. And maybe you might even want to set 3, you might even want to do what I did and set 5 goals. You might want to do like short term, like a little bit longer, and then like
dreams.
long term. Like you can do that.
Yeah.
Like but like Erin said, put them in front of you, write them down.
Write them down.
Because if you don't have now we can't even say if you don't have a map because nobody uses a map. But if you don't have the GPS to get where you need to be, like if you don't physically have it in front of you,
you're not gonna know where you're going.
You're not gonna know where you're going, especially if you were me or Erin.
No, yeah.
And so we need that GPS. Like we need the idea. Like we need to know why we're doing this. Oh, that's huge.
We need to talk about that. We need to talk about why.
So short video turned long.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry, fellas. Yeah. Okay. Our husbands are waiting for us. So your why is super important in setting the goals and achieving these goals.
Because whatever your why is, that is literally the reason for your goals.
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry, my husband just walked past. This is like his baby, like the why.
In the beginning.
Yes, it should.
Chad, come on. Chad, just join us. Come on, bring it on.
Bring it in.
Yep.
All right, tell us about our why, babe.
Oh my gosh.
So when you write, hold on. When you write down your goals, also write down your why. Have that all in one place, or maybe in multiple places in your.
So I just heard this and I just about like lost my crap, like because if you're gonna do a training on this type of stuff on goals, especially. I feel like you need to know what you're trying to do, right?
Yes.
And you need to have fire, fuel for that tank if you're really going to try to change some lives because you need to put your lives out first. It's just like plane going down, like you all heard these 2 ladies say, plane's going down, you need to put your mask on first before you can help others.
Yes.
So figure out what the heck, or not even what the hell you're fighting for. Because let's face it, 2020 has been a rough year for a lot of people. Yeah. It may have been, a different year for you. It might not have crushed your life, but in some circumstances, if you look left, if you look right to thy neighbor, guarantee you their life has been affected. So you need to figure out, first of all, what are you going to do? Like, what is your why? And when I say this, I mean, like in the morning, you need to physically think about this. Don't grab your phone first thing in the morning. I hate when people grab their phone first thing in the morning. Like, be thankful that you've woke up. Like, so keep, them really, really long cords are like 10 foot long. Buy yourself one of those if you get into this business. And you're going to thank me for that. Yeah. You're going to plug it by your bed and you're going to plug your phone in at nighttime. You're going to, before you throw that phone or after you plug that phone in, you're going to say what you're thankful for. Do it tonight. Go to 7-Eleven. You can get one. They're called giant ass cords. Seriously. And then you throw that phone underneath the bed. And I'm serious. If you have alarms, you wake up at 7 o'clock, that you still turn your alarm on, but then you throw that phone on the bed. Yeah, what's going to happen is the alarm's going to ring. And then you're going to be like, shoot, my bad. You're going to be like, shoot, the phone is under the bed. Well, don't, before, go under there. But while you're on there, you can hit the snooze button. because you got to go underneath the bed now.
Oh
right?
my gosh, come on.
And then before you do that, say what you're thankful for. So I love to always do that.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I'm 5 minutes to tell a story. Okay, but after that, you need to know what you're fighting for, okay? So why is important. And when I say a why, you need to cry. It needs to be physically make you tear up. In the morning, you need to think about it. It needs to be posted on your window if you're driving. It needs to be posted on your computer while you're at work. It needs to be on your refrigerator at nighttime.
Yeah.
You need to see your why, and every time you look at it, you need to cry. And that's all I got to say about that. If you have a why and you can taste it and you can feel it, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you get it. You need a vehicle. And guess what? These ladies are providing you with a vehicle. A vehicle not only to help you put your fires out, but to help you put others' fires out.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
dang.
you, Chad. Yeah, so I'll give you an example. My friend Melinda, Danielle and I were lucky enough to work with her in our last company. She's a blessing, such a sweet woman. Her why is huge. Her husband has a lot of medical issues, and she wants nothing more than to bring him home full time. She wants him to be able to retire her husband, and that is why she works so hard. Because she's like, I don't mind working. I will keep our health insurance. I will do that, even though she knows that this opportunity is going to create a legacy for her family that she doesn't have to work. But her goal is to work hard enough and make enough that she can retire her husband, that he doesn't have to go to work anymore. And so that, and if she tells you that story, it will bring you to tears. That our whys will bring us to tears. Like literally, like I get choked up. Like even just think about it. Like literally, if your why is not that strong, then you're just, what are you fighting for?
Yeah.
What are you fighting for? Yeah. You need to literally do some soul searching. When you're done watching this video, get off. If you're a praying woman, pray about it. And be like, Lord, reveal to me why I'm doing this. Yeah. Reveal to me what is going on in my life that I need this opportunity for. And I promise you, even if you're not believing, God's going to drop it on you. Yeah. He's going to say, you know what? This is for you. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny. I was talking to my friend Nicole this morning. We were Zooming together, and she said, I didn't even know anything about it. And you know what? I always like make decisions on like, I have the facts and I know everything. And this time I was like, I don't know anything, but I'm in. I'm crazy. And I'm like, and she's like, I told my husband Kevin, like, I'm just in. Like, I just want to do it because the unknown, like it's the excitement of the unknown. And you know what? And she said some of the best decisions that she's ever made were when she had no clue what she was doing, no information. Mm-hmm. And some of the worst decisions made when she planned everything out, had everything to the T, and knew exactly what she was doing and what she's saying and everything. And I'm like, that is so true. Mm-hmm. Some of your best memories, your best times are when you literally just go off of your intuition, your gut, and say, you know what? This is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Dig deep, guys.
Yes.
Like if you think your why is to pay off that credit card, that's not your why. Mm-hmm. But why do you want to pay off that credit card? But why do you want to bring your spouse home? Yeah. Like Melinda knows exactly why she wants to bring her spouse home. You know, I need to pay off my credit cards because I'm tired of like every Christmas maxing out my credit cards just to pay it off in time to freaking max them out again because I'm living in a freaking wheel that just keeps spinning and I'm surviving, I'm not living. Yes. Like your why needs to make you so excited to get out of the bed in the morning, even in 2020. Yes. That you cannot contain yourself. Yes. Like your why just needs, even if your why is, you know what, I'm here because you ladies are amazing and I want to rub shoulders with amazing people because I'm missing that in my life. Absolutely. I want you to dig deeper than that though, but why? Like, so be that kid. But why, Mom? But why? Like dig deeper, dig deeper. It may be for the financial freedom. It may be for the freedom of time. It may be for the interaction with other people because, you know, we're all sitting here in 2020 and I know in Florida, we've had a lot more ability to be out and about. But if I was confined to my home, I would need amazing, strong, motivating people to push me and help me survive because I suffer from things that make me just want to maybe jump off of something in the middle of just randomly. You know what I mean? These are the things that we are suffering from. Like I, at some points in my life, did not want to survive. And this industry changed my life. It saved my marriage. It changed the life for my children. It broke generational curses. Yes. And it's just changed my life. And so when you hear us speak, I don't even know where some of this crap came from because it just goes through me because I know that there's somebody here that needs this and we need you to uncover your why. So if you don't mind sharing that with us, like what your why is,
please. Yeah, we would love to hear that. And that would be one of the most impactful and amazing. And Stacey Whaley, if you're watching this, you're gonna cry. I'm talking to you. You need to tell people your why for doing this.
Yeah.
You need to talk to people. You need to tell people what's going on in your life and why you're stepping out in faith.
Yeah.
Because literally people want to see the raw, the real you, the authentic you, and they want to know, okay, this is why she believes so strongly. This is why she's stepping out in faith. And you know what? I want to support her because I want to help make her dreams come true. I want to help her because people that love you, that really care about you, they're going to want to come around you. They're going to want to help you make those goals, lift you up. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So guys, yes, share your whys. Share your why because it's so crucial and it's literally the foundation of why you're doing this.
Yep. Yep.
So
this took a big turn.
Yeah, it did.
All right, y'all.
Woo!
Tell us your why. We'd love to hear about it in this thread. If you want to share it with everybody, if you want to share it with us privately, I know that lives are going to be changed, and I get goosebumps just hearing those changes on a daily basis.
And share them with us too. Share them. We want to hear them. When you set your goals, guys, we want to celebrate you. So when you set your goals and you're like, okay, because that was one of the greatest things for me when my team came back together and we did our new dream boards for the next year, and we looked at our dream boards from the previous year and said, we checked this off and we checked this off and we did this year. Yeah. And it was just such an amazing awe moment where we were just like crying and just like, it's so amazing what this industry has done for us. And we're just like, what's going to happen next?
And when you share with us, it becomes real.
Yes.
So don't be scared. Share it. Yeah. Scream it from the rooftop, from the mountaintop.
Say, this is what I want. These are my goals. Because when you put them out there, literally that it blows it up to where it's a real reality.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. So we're excited to see these things.
Yeah.
Have an amazing day.
Yes. You guys
take
care.
Later.
See ya.